Hello everyone, I'm Luke Flywalker, and I would like to welcome you to issue 24 of SL Aviation magazine. We have a great lineup for you today. First we'll check out the news desk with Mitch Latcher, then we'll hop over to the DOR sim for a good old-fashioned dogfight. My propane's running low, so I better land. And now from the SLAN studios on the 6th floor of the Tag City Hotel, located at the beautiful Tag City Airport. It's time for This Week in SL Aviation with Mitch Latcher. Take it away, Mitch.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of This Week in SL Aviation. I am Mitch Latcher. A while back we were contacted by a new aviator with several questions regarding such things as grid flying and communication with air traffic control. The letter said, "Hi Luke, I'd like to your help on the grid walkie. The Mariner is the one I've got. I am confused communicating with SLNH. My handle is Elmar. I have flown the Ocean Blue Stinson, and I'd appreciate your help with this new tool for me." Well, these questions seem to be aimed specifically at the mainland general aviation segment of our SL world of aviation. A great place to start with good solid answers to these questions is New Horizons Airport and the Blake Sea Control area. Just inside the terminal building is an elevator, and on the south of that is a free item called Mapbox Crystal. This contains most everything you need to get started with communication with Blake Sea Traffic Control. There are also group joiners all around the airport for the ATC group. These joiners offer a note card with instructions for syntax of communications with the ATC and a chat link to join the 119.2 MHz Blake Sea Control group. There are options to take this ATC issue near as far to a state of realism as you wish. These include a grid talkie with some preset channels for ATC in 3 main regions of the mainland sims, and a transponder to wear while flying. If you take the elevator to the top floor and walk up half a flight of stairs, you will find yourself in the Blake Sea Control room. This is one good way to see the area of the Blake Sea and the Nautilus continent that this ATC group covers. Your transponder is tracked and your communications with control are all laid out in the instruction cards. There are also control groups for Corsica and Sansera Heterocera Atoll continents. The grid talkie allows for rapid channel change to communicate with members also wearing these grid talkies. So even when you're not talking to an actual air traffic controller, you are communicating with other pilots within those areas. Another great tool of this grid talkie is the monitor or use of channel 16. This channel, as similar to one found on AM or CB radios, is monitored as an emergency channel. Search and rescue organizations, including the SL Coast Guard, monitor this frequency and offer emergency services and rescue if the need arises. While the grid talkie does not post chat in the chat group with the preset channels, it does offer a unique and realistic model of ATC function for your next long-distance travel plan. Zora of ZSK sent me a detailed note regarding the latest update to the ZSK P-51D Mustang. Unsolicited comments I have heard say this airplane offers a most realistic experience with its advanced flight systems engine. Now this is enhanced even more with this new release. Her letter said, "Dear Mitch, I've been watching your segments of SL Aviation News and was wondering if I could debut my update for the ZSK P-51D Mustang on your next show. A major update, version 1.3, was released for the aircraft on June 21st, which included 2 physics states, Mode B, which is the standard flight mode, and Mode A, with advanced physics loaded into the plane. The impressive part of Mode A's physics mode is that if the plane is stalled, it will put the plane in a dynamic spin, which can also be recovered from. This is something I haven't seen in any other SL aircraft to date. I hope there's enough altitude for recovery there, Zora. Normal and secular maps have been added to give it more realistic appearance. Some parts of the model have also been improved, such as the canopy, drop tanks, bombs, landing light, and canopy mirrors have been added. The rudder control has also been added, so you just hold shift left or right and use your rudder outside of mouse look. Merchant paint pots have been added. This was specifically made available for traders and custom paint artists to sell or trade their paints without the hassle of texture permissions. It simply reads the custom texture UUID from a note card and sends it to the plane. So it says one new livery has been added to the aircraft, making a total of 17 differing liveries to choose from. A handful of bugs have been fixed as well. For more information, find it in the blog. The aircraft has an auto-update system, so just res out the aircraft and obtain your new copy, and it's sent right to you. The 51D Mustang can be viewed and demoed at my hangar at Hollywood. The aircraft is also displayed on the marketplace. For more information, it can be found at CSK's official blog. Recently, Luke and I had an interesting conversation and experience with a user that was given a brand new, spanking beautiful hot air balloon. Luke made contact with the individual involved that built this. So, here is the note. Questions for OneNote Black for SL Aviation Magazine. Luke asked him, how long have you been building hot air balloons in SL? And OneNote says, the project itself is coming since 3 or more years ago, but the very first decent build was completed in 2013. Luke asked, what got you started building them? OneNote responds, them. Well, yes, actually, almost each and every one has its own story. The idea came by the time when we were building family, lots of girls and a boy. What do you pick as a family vehicle? A plane with a small window? But pretty soon the project got stuck, till I have discovered the Blake Sea and the freedom to move across as many regions as a vehicle can go. I got back building the balloon for me and my family, and one day testing the balloon, it got noticed by Marcus Ansaya. He was so happy about such an appearance that I couldn't stop not giving a copy of it, and actually that's how everything got started. I'm sure nothing would have turned out to be what it is today without Marcus. He ended up challenging me, doing it better and better, so I ended up adding flames and sound and lots of things I never thought I would. Second one, the owl came as a proof of concept. I thought trying to use flexies along with the original skirt would open the opportunity to many funny, crazy, weird designs. So there was the owl. The elephant? You can't have a more funny balloon than an elephant. I had to do it before someone came up with the idea. My daughter, Eve in Genesis, helped me the moment I mentioned it to her. I see some elephant ears, so she made them right away. I could continue the build without any pause. What could you ask for more? Last one. The clown is a story of my last months. In my world, clowns are making people happy, bringing laughters. But after the show, behind the curtains, tears are falling. Till the next show. For me, the clown is a way of saying, dads don't live forever. He fought cancer like a man and he lost the battle. Luke asked, what's your inspiration? OneNote responded, life, my family, my friends. Luke asked him, where do you get your ideas for designs? And OneNote responded, so far I have tried references from the internet, not because of missing inspiration, but looking for realism. As a creator, you got to throw a very good look at the real-life object. Luke said, and I agree, your balloons are amazing, the most unique designs I have seen in Second Life. Are there balloons like them in real life? And OneNote responded, definitely yes. Images with clown and elephant balloons can easily be found on Google. Can't remember about the owl, I think owl too. However, reproducing them was not the aim. Luke says, I know your viewers will want these balloons since once they see this video. Are they be available to the general public? Do you have plans to sell them? And one note says, "They're available to be bought in my little store in the marketplace. Link can be found in my profile in the About section." "Please feel free to add anything else you would like," Luke said. And one note responds, "As I already said, nothing would have turned out to be what it is without Marcus Ansia involvement, patience, enthusiasm. Marcus and my SL partner Kyra encouraged me at every corner of the road, trusting in what will end up to be. I can't thank them enough." An inspiration for all builders. One Note Black makes an absolutely beautiful hot air balloon, and it's a pleasure to know such a resident within Second Life. This has been This Week in SL Aviation with Mitch Latcher, and I'll see you up there.
It was a hazy spring day in May of 1944. There was a slight chill in the air. Fighter pilots were assembling in a remote airfield, preparing for battle, a battle that could change the course of history. Well, at least until next Saturday. I'm proud to introduce the DOR Dogfighting Competition. Please enjoy.